Ladies and gentlemen, we're here to have some joy with some music, a little bit of laughter, and some trivia. Our conductor this year is Mr. Lonnie Warnicki, and he really puts together a great show, along with his wife Connie, that keeps Lonnie in line and all the rest of us Rubes as well. Hey, we got a joke for you. How many conductors does it take to change a light bulb? How many conductors to change a light bulb? Probably one, but nobody's watching. Oh, yeah, that's the way our group is. If you're a musician, you understand. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, our first march for you tonight is from Henry Fillmore. It's not his most recognizable march, but it's probably one of his most enjoyable, in my opinion. James Henry Fillmore wrote over 250 pieces for arranged even more for orchestras and hundreds of more. And he was afraid of flooding the market with his pieces that would keep people buying his music back at the turn of the century. So he created pseudonyms for many of his musical pieces. With the difficulty piece of a genre, he would call them Harold Bennett or Al Hayes. Under the direction or writership, it was a little more difficult, and Harry Hartley wrote solos, as well as Henrietta Moore wrote twilight songs. Ladies and gentlemen, listen to our first march for tonight, the Footlifter March. What I'd like to do is introduce first our trumpet section, have them stand up one-on-one, introduce themselves and how many years you've been playing your instrument. But before we do that, I got a joke for you about trumpets. You ready? How are trumpets like a pirate? How are a trumpeter like a pirate? They are murder on the high seas. Oh. Thank you, Thomas. Sit right up, sir. Tell us all about yourself.
BJ Bonnie, I've been playing trumpet for 43 years, and I'm from Bryan, Ohio.
I'm Jim Myers. I'm from Marchville, Ohio, and I've been playing for around 60-some years.
Tom Jenny from Napoleon, Ohio. I've played for approximately 57 years.
Myron Bach, Defiance, Ohio. I calculated it yesterday. I've been playing for 66 years.
I'm Joshua Schaefer. I'm from Hicksville. I'm kind of the kid of the section. I've been playing since 5th grade, which was about 10 years ago.
Bob Heil from Defiance, Ohio. Vince Posey started me out in the 5th grade.
I'm Patrick Wall from Defiance, Ohio. I'm actually a French horn player for 24 years, but trumpet player for 20 of those also.
Dual instruments. Connie Warnicky here. Here, Johnny.
Connie Warnke from Defiance, Ohio. I've been playing 52 years, but if you know Floyd Culver, he was my first trumpet teacher.
Wow.
I'm Kendra Ulrich. I'm originally from Defiance, but currently I'm from Rockville, Maryland. So I've been playing 25 years on the French horn. I just pick up the trumpet every once in a while.
Thank you, Kendra. From Maryland? Hey, we got it from all over the world here. Isn't that great? We'll hear from her a little bit later on. Ladies and gentlemen, our next song, one of the most unique styles of the Bud Widmer Rube Band is that we'll take an oldie but goodie song and then we'll sing and turn it into a jam song as well. And that's what we're going to do with our next tune. A jam tune for you. If you know the words, please feel free to sing along. Ladies and gentlemen, join us as we play Let Me Call You Sweetheart. Great job, guys. Excellent. Our soloist tonight, Tom Jenny, ladies and gentlemen. Stand up, Tom, one more time on the trumpet. And on that really wild-looking tuba saxophone kind of thing, Bill Warren. Bill, stand up. There he is. Oh, he's not going to stand up. We'll talk to Bill a little bit later on. You know, we love a good march, and our next march is called Quality Plus by Mr. Fred Jewell. Not the Fred Jewell you probably know, but Fred ran away from home. Maybe the one you do know ran away from home. Anyway, Fred was about 16 years old when he joined the circus to play in the circus band, the Euphonium. What the heck is a euphonium? Oh, look, we got a whole section full of them over there. We'll talk to those guys a little bit. You know, he rose through the ranks of circus composers and bandmasters to become a music director of the Barnum and Bailey Circus. So he really did pretty well running away from home. Not to say that I'm advocating any of you to run away from home, as you all look about as gray as I do. So you don't want to do that. Anyway, later he started his very own music publishing company, and Fred continued to compose and conduct out of Worthington, Indiana, which was his hometown. He had over 130 marches that he wrote. Quality Plus is one of his most well-known. Ladies and gentlemen, the Bud Widmer Rube Band and Quality Plus. Great job, gang. Our next piece, we're going to feature the trumpets in the Tiger Rag. Now, this is arranged by Paul Yoder, and this piece was originally recorded by the original Dixieland Jazz Band. That's JASS in 1917. Now, it was some years later, after 1917, that they changed it to jazz. Why? We don't know. And really, we don't even know who wrote this song originally. But it's a great one, and you'll know the lyrics. Sing along with us. Ladies and gentlemen, the Tiger Rag. Since 1934, this band has been around. Bud Widmer was a trombone player, and so he had a lot of great trombone songs. But every director since him of this group has also been a trombone player. If I would happen to say Marv Blanchard, would anybody recognize that name? Oh, yeah. Marv was the preceder, the music director at Defiance High School before Vince Polsey came along, and he then went to Bryan. And Marv couldn't be with us tonight, but he's a member of this band too, and he directed it for 3 or 4 years after Vince Polsey had passed away. Also, another trombone player. And currently, our director is also a trombone player. So let's since we're talking about trombones, let's go meet the trombone players. All right, how long you guys been playing? Stand up, tell us all about yourself and that mean-looking slide machine you got there.
Keith Raby. Sorry. I've been playing baritone and trombone for about 40 years.
Barry Warnke, been playing trombone for about 24 years.
Joe Ashmeyer from Napoleon, 56 years.
Alan Kent, Hilliard, Ohio, used to be from Defiance, somewhere around 70 years.
Lonnie Warnke from Defiance, started on trombone almost 55 years ago.
Wow. Who was your first band director, shall I say?
Marvin Blanchard started me.
Marv started, there's a couple other guys here too. Hey, by any chance, is there any relation to this other guy down here that's got the last name of Warnke?
Yeah, I just happen to know him. It's my son. He's now lives in Perrysburg.
Stand up, Barry. Come on. We got to embarrass you. Very good. Nice to have a father-son team here coming along and playing for you today, too. Wow. Hey, the slide trombone joke. Are you ready? Oh, what do you call a documentary about trombone? What is a documentary on trombones? A slideshow. Oh, my father-in-law would have loved that one. Thank you, Ellen Taylor. God love him. He was the king of cornball. All right, speaking of cornball, we've got one of those songs coming your way next. Listen very carefully to the words and the lyrics. Reaching way down on the farm, a song that was recorded by Charlie Pride and a song recorded by Tim McGraw also. This is not the song, but they did record one called Down on the Farm. We have our own little rendition here for you. Ladies and gentlemen, a Rube Band jam tune, Down on the Farm. Hey, tell them who we are. Hey, if I happen to say Stalag 13, what memory does that bring back? How about, oh, here you go, Colonel Hogan, Colonel Klink, Hochstetter. How about LeBeau and all the gang, those fun characters. And my favorite, I Know Nothing, is Sergeant Schultz. He and I have the same barber. What do you think? All right, well, we never missed a meal too much. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've added to our repertoire something for the baby boomers today. Hogan's Heroes, an irreverent comedy on television. We're a song that lasts only 30 seconds. Yes, the prisoner of war camp. I Know Nothing. Here is Hogan's Heroes. Wow. And that's how you make a 30-second song into 3 minutes long. All right. Very good. Hey, wasn't it great to hear the euphoniums and the baritones in that one? Let's have the euphonium and the baritone section. Please stand up. Everybody stand up. Baritones and euphonium. Let's go back here and see these guys. Oh, so cool. Look at that. Okay, now all the baritones sit down. Oops. I guess we don't have any baritones today, folks. But that's all right. Look at these This is just amazing. They all look kind of like, wow, they're kind of different. Well, all right. This came from our euphonium section. We've got the top 5 reasons. You guys can sit down now. Go ahead. Thank you very much. And then we'll introduce you. What are the top 5 reasons not to play the euphonium? Number 5, not being allowed to play in a jazz band or an orchestra. Number 4, you have to hit both the really high notes and the really low notes too. Top reasons why not to want to play the euphonium is because you have to explain the difference between a euphonium and a baritone, and we couldn't even do that for you today. I'm sorry. Oh, and number 2, you have to explain why your tuba is smaller than the rest of the tubas. But it's not a tuba, is it, guys? No. And really, nobody knows what it is the number 1 reason why not to play a euphonium. All right, please stand up, tell us about your euphonium and how long you've been playing that, sir.
I'm Gary Apt, and I've been playing a total of 42 years, euphonium, trombone, and tuba. And it's sure fun, and I'm from Kunkel, Ohio. Thank you very much.
He's from Kunkel, yes!
I'm Jason Luthi from Bryan, Ohio, and I've been playing for a while. And I was told when I started euphonium that the top reason to play was all the ladies. So.
I'm Greg Schott, and I'm from Edgerton, Ohio, and I started playing when I was about 3rd grade. I'll let you figure that rest out.
All right. I'm Grant Booth. It's really loud. It's right behind me. I've been playing euphonium since 5th grade, as far as I can remember. My euphonium actually used to belong to Vince Polsey, so that's a bit of interesting trivia for you all.
I'm Christy Briggs from Defiance, and I've been playing cornet and then baritone for about 56 years. And I guess I'm the only female here, Jason.
My name is Jeff Stone. I'm from Defiance. I don't know exactly how long I've been playing baritone, but it's between 50 and 60 years. And Doc Blanchard was my instructor also. He couldn't decide whether he wanted me to play French horn or baritone or drums or saxophone. So I played all those at various times.
My name is Dick Jackman. I'm from Hamler originally, now Sylvania. I've been playing this thing for 62 years.
Fantastic, Dick. Thank you so much. We'll get to meet some other members of the band as we continue here. We'll go back and see the tubas in just a little bit. But let's go on with some more great music, if that's what you're here for. You know, many high school bands have played our next piece of music as their Down the Field Drill March. Now, this is back in the 1970s when this TV show was popular. And just recently, a revival on television brought back this piece to many younger generations. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Hawaii Five-O. Book 'em, Dano. All right. Hey, anybody here from Pennsylvania tonight? Pennsylvania people? I know Bob, one of our truck drivers, is from Pennsylvania. Okay, how many have a little German blood in them? A little German heritage, huh? Oh, my goodness. Look at all the hands go up here. How many of you don't like sauerkraut? Hey, my dad didn't like sauerkraut. He was a full-blooded German. But we're going to change our music tonight, ladies and gentlemen, to some music that will honor not only Pennsylvania, but your German heritage. If you feel like dancing, the floor is open. Ladies and gentlemen, our next song for the Northwestern Ohio heritage of Germany, it's the Pennsylvania Polka. Woo! Thank you, Pennsylvania polka people. Ho, ho, ho. You couldn't have a polka without a tuba. Let's go back and meet these guys back here in our tuba section itself. A past president of the Defiance Lions Club, a man that has worked diligently to serve all of the others. Oh, that's not you, is it? Okay, come on, stand up. Stand up. Got to stand up. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Foyle's Soul Leather. He's losing his music. I'm kind of filling here for him. This is really nice. Music in the round. Tell us all about yourself, Foyle.
Well, I'm Foyle Soul Leather. I'm from Defiance. I've been playing the tuba for about 40 years.
Wow, cool. That is really neat. Now this guy in the middle's got something a little bit different. We'll come back to him, but you've got a tuba as well. Look at the bell on that thing. Holy, that's a rain catcher, isn't it? Oh, look at that. That's great. Tell us all about yourself.
I'm John McKay from Scotland 9 generations ago, and I've been playing for 65 years since the 5th grade.
Oh, that is excellent. Holy thank you, John, so very much. Stand up, Bill. Come on. Come on, you got a repair tag on this thing. You can't see. This machine has been around a while. Can you tell? This is not actually a tuba, but it's a sousaphone.
This particular horn belonged to the late Dean Wellman. I'm sorry, and it was made back in 1947. And I can neither confirm nor deny it, but I have heard that it was with the band when they went to the Mardi Gras parade down in New Orleans. So it has some history with the band. I hope I can do it some justice. Bill Warren, I've been playing for about 52 years now.
Yeah, 52 years. Hey, he didn't go on and say, but Ohio State, they needed somebody in Script, Ohio once to dot the I. He did it with the tuba, a sousaphone. Great job. Thank you so very much. We'll talk about Urban Meyer some other day. Okay. We got another joke for you, though. It has to do with tubas. Are you ready? What do you call it when a tuba falls out of a building and lands on a military officer? When a tuba falls out of a building, hits a military officer, it's called a flat major. Oh. Another groaner. Oh my goodness. Maybe this one's better. Hey, what musical instrument would play a cucumber? A cucumber would play what musical instrument? What instrument would a cucumber play? A piccolo. Boy, she got it. All right. Very good. Speaking of piccolos, do we have any tonight? No, but we got lots of flutes. Come here, guys. Tell us all about yourself.
I'm Alice Muehlman from Pioneer, Ohio. I've played flute about 48 years.
I'm Kathy Williams from Pioneer, Ohio, and about 50 years.
Dolores Fransdorf from Bryan, and I started probably in the 6th grade.
Excellent. She's not going to tell you anything more. That's right. Would we like to play another trombone song, do you think? Ladies and gentlemen, again, a favorite of our original founder, Mr. Bud Widmer. Here it is, the Lassus trombone. Wow, are they good or what? Oh, really nice to hear the clarinets on that one. Wasn't that neat? I tell you, what's the difference between a clarinet and a mouse? Difference between a clarinet and a mouse? You can't hear a mouse squeak over the entire band. Oh, I'm sorry. Clarinets! How are you? Don't throw them at me. Stand up and introduce yourself, and I'll let you be playing.
I'm Emilio Valle from Defiance, Ohio, and I've been playing my clarinet for a whopping 7 years.
Wow.
Gary Miller from Napoleon, and started when I was 9, and now I'm 80. So count on your fingers.
I'm Frank D'Ambrosio from Archibald, formerly of Defiance, and I've been playing clarinet for 52 years. One more.
Charlie Depker from Ottawa, 57 years.
Hey, Charlie, you found it here today. Any problems getting here?
I did.
Accident?
No, they got 66 was closed.
Somebody forgot to tell him the bridge was out. Oh, okay. And we come from Ottawa. Yesterday, he couldn't find his way to Bryan on 15 and 18. There was an accident. And he says, I've never been through a town called Evansport. That was quite an experience. If you've been to Evansport, you never want to go back. No, just kidding. They're good people over at Evansport. But thanks for making it today, Charlie. You are the one. Hey, we've got another fun song for you. One that I'm sure you'll recognize from a bunch of guys that like to play basketball. Here's their theme song. What's the name of the basketball team? Yeah, you'll think of it when we play Sweet Georgia Brown. The theme song from the Harlem Globetrotters, everybody. Isn't that great? Semper Fidelis. Semper Fi means always faithful. This next song was written in 1888 by the bandmaster himself, the March King, Mr. John Philip Sousa. This march is considered the official march of the United States Marine Corps, and tonight we'd like to bring you our own Marine. On loan to us from her husband. We appreciate coming home on leave from Maryland. Tonight, we have Staff Sergeant Kendra Ulrich. How'd I do? Pretty good? Hey, all right. Very good. Kendra is here to direct our band tonight. Please welcome Kendra. Oh, we had a little solo there at the end. Wasn't that cute? Kendra, my goodness, glad to have you back in Defiance. How long are you here for?
Oh, just a couple days. We're heading out to Iowa to see family in Iowa.
Well, that is great. Tell us a little bit about yourself. You're still you're serving as a master sergeant, or is it a staff sergeant? Is different than a master sergeant? It's well, the staff sergeant's more important. I know that, right? Okay. Tell us about how you're serving in our military in the Marines.
Usually, I am a Marine musician. I go all around the U.S. usually, and all around the world, playing music for the Marines, and it's quite a fun time. But currently, I am at Walter Reed in Bethesda, Maryland, and I'm working with the Wounded Warrior Battalion, and I get to help take care of the Marines there, and it's kind of a special treat.
Thank you, Kendra, so much for being here. Another part of our mother-daughter team on the Warren-Key side, sitting right next to Mom Connie over there as well, and her husband and the kids are here with us too. So thank you again for coming in and letting us have Kendra as a special guest conductor tonight. Hey, we'd like to honor you, our men and women of the military. Oh, here comes Kendra's little daughter. All right out in front. Kids, don't you love them? Don't ever perform with them and animals, is what they say. Anyway, we would like to serve you because you have served us in the military. So if you have ever been in a branch of service, have a son or a daughter that has served or currently are serving, we'd like to honor you as your military song is played. So please stand and be recognized as we provide to you our military service march, the March of the Armed Forces. United States Marine Corps. Thank you. The United States Army. United States Coast Guard. There he is. Yay. Wild blue yonder, hey, the United States Air Force. The United States Navy. Thank you for your service, everyone. Hey, you know, we could not get along in a band without the backbone of our band, and that is our percussion section. Not the drummers, but percussionists, because they've studied very hard to become a person that reads notes with little X's on them. That's pretty cool. Tell us all about you and how long you've been playing.
I'm Julie Bach from Defiance. I've been playing about 23 years.
I'm Maria Stuffel from Sherwood, Ohio. I've only been playing for about 8 years. It's really great. So y'all got me.
Dave Randall's Bryan, Ohio, 65 years.
I'm Doug Davis from Defiance. I've been playing over 60 years.
Fantastic. Thank you, Doug. And you've got the big Bud Widmer Rube band drum, buddy. Boy, there is a lot of heritage that goes with that as well. I think we've forgotten some folks down here. My special saxophone players. Saxophone? Something like that. Hey, stand right up, young lady. Another one of the babies of the crew right here. Let's see who it is.
Hi, I'm Courtney Cox. I'm from Defiance, Ohio, and I've been playing for 6 years.
Yay!
I'm Linda Schatz. I'm from Defiance. I started in high school and I'm still trying to play.
I'm Tamara Higgins, and I'm from DuPont, and I've been playing since 5th grade.
I'm Nick Kozenplek. I'm from Bryan. I've been trying for about 58 years now.
Been trying for 58 years? That's what his wife says. He's very trying. Oh, terrible. Tamara, where is DuPont? It sounds like something like a chemical place.
It's in Putnam County.
Oh, pardon me. I don't go to Putnam County. I'm not allowed anymore. And you know where it's at. Okay, that's cool. Did I miss anybody in the band? Everybody get introduced here? Oh, ladies and gentlemen, that's very good. Oh, we really appreciate you being here. Hey, you know, what are blues music? Blues music is kind of like country music, wrapped up a little bit of jazz, too. Well, we've heard that if you took all three of those and you ask yourself, what happens when you play a blues tune backwards? You get your dog back, your wife comes home, and everything else. You go, I'm just bad. That's a country song, too. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a really great song for you. Which one is it going to be? Ladies and gentlemen, it's probably the greatest song that has ever been written by John Philip Sousa. Please feel free to tap your toes, sing along, stand up, clap your hands. The Stars and Stripes Forever! Everybody stand up. Oh, so good. We'd like to thank you for the standing ovation. Wow, that's really nice of you. Thank you so much for supporting the Bud Rube Band and our Music in the Park series. Make sure you grab some information over there on Simply Diamond on the way out of town. You have a great evening. I don't know what's left of the summer. Thank you again, everybody. Have a great night.